Burnt Onion, the production company that has brought us the smashingly successful How to Ruin franchise, which shows like How to Ruin Christmas, has done it again. They are giving us another installment in their How to Ruin franchise, and this one is called How to Ruin Love, The Proposal. Darling, I just watched it. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I am here to gush about it. This is a reaction. So, How to Ruin Love, The Proposal is a 4-episode miniseries, of course, available on Netflix. It is a comedy, and I must say it is funny, and I loved everything about it. Our leading characters are Zolega and Kagiso. They're a beautiful young couple that has been together for almost 3 years. They are 5 days away from their 3rd year anniversary, which is on Valentine's Day, and they are both excited about it. We have Zolega, who is an actress and from a very rich family. Her father is a who's who in the law fraternity. The man is influential and rich. Zolega is an only child. Her mother passed away when she was young, and for some reason she got daddy issues even though her father raised her. She's very close to her aunt and her cousin. Kagiso, on the other hand, is from a very normal family that lives in Soweto, a very big family, if I might add. His parents are still together. He has a sister who decided that she's moving in to stay with him. He also has a little sister who's about to turn 16. He has an uncle, he has an aunt, he has a cousin, a best friend, a very big family, and everybody is so close and they love each other. And I loved seeing a very happy family being portrayed on our television screen. Happy family. Of course, things are gonna go wrong because it's comedy and we gotta have a story, but yeah. So this couple is just going on with their lives, but Kagiso is acting weird, man. You know, when Zolega walks into a room and he's on the phone, he suddenly puts the phone down. Zolega sees him talking to a lady, and he asks her who's that lady. Kagiso lies and says it's somebody who's going to be doing deco for his little sister's sweet 16th birthday. They are at a supper with some friends. And all of a sudden, you know, when the subject matter of marriage comes up, Kagiso mentions that he doesn't want to see, or rather he doesn't see himself getting married anytime soon, maybe after 5 years. Zolega is like shocked because she really thought that their relationship was heading towards marriage because they have a joint account. They are talking about buying land together and building their dream home, their happy home. So it's just confusing to her that this man all of a sudden is saying that he is only seeing himself getting married in 5 years. And they just, you know, had a lot of questions in her mind. And in their argument, because they argued big time, he mentioned something along the lines of her not being Makoti-ish. So she's like, she's gonna prove him. She's gonna prove him that she is a Makoti and she is ready for marriage and something along those lines. So at his sister's 16th birthday party, she shows up dressed like a Makoti, Duke and all, ready to show this man and his family that she is a Makoti. She is helping out, clearing the table, washing dishes, volunteering to cook pap. She has never cooked pap a day in her life. Remember, this girl is from a very wealthy family. She has had no need to learn how to cook pap. She burned the pap. And you know what? Having conversation with Kagiso's mom mentions that she and Kagiso's cousin were the ones who did the deco. So now Zolega's like, I thought he said that girl I saw him talking to is the one who did the deco. What the hell is going on here? So alarm bells are ringing in her head. Background info. Zolega's previous boyfriend cheated on her multiple times. So Mogul is walking around with some trauma from a boyfriend who cheated on her. So, you know, it's like whenever like Kagiso acts weird, and he is acting hella weird, she just thinks he's cheating. So she's already suspect like he's cheating on her. She had that conversation with her best friend and she's like, I think Kagiso's cheating on me. And her best friend was like, no man, Kagiso is one of the good guys who would never cheat on you. Later on, after the 16th birthday party, she goes to Kagiso's house because she got the key. She just walks in. Kagiso's sister is there because Miss Tang decided she lives here now. And while they are arguing about Kagiso, Zolega sees a condom wrapper on the couch and asks Kagiso's sister, whose condom wrapper is this? The girl says she don't know. She's the one who was using that condom. She and her estranged husband were using their condom. Of course she had to lie because we need drama, but yeah, she lied like, I don't know, nothing about no goddamn condom. So from that conversation, it is cemented in Zolega's mind that this man is cheating on her. Where is this man? He's in Durban. He got some business meetings about selling his app. It is a big deal. Multiple millions are on the line. Girl flies over to Durban. She knows exactly what hotel he's staying on. Right there at the beach. The entire family is there. His family, it's a whole setup, and it looks like Kagiso is proposing to Zolega's best friend. She is mad, she is livid, she does a full-on confrontation, of course, revealing everybody's secrets. Yeah, when a mama you smoke, when a papa you are about to lose the family house. To the little sister, she's like, you didn't even want the 16th birthday party. To the cousin, she's like, have you told your mom that you dropped out of university yet? Honey, she goes off on everybody. She gets into a physical altercation with her best friend because what she walked in on, it looked like Kagiso was proposing to her best friend. An entire hoo-ha. As Zolega is about to walk away, a plane flies up with Zolega, will you marry me? Girl just ruined her own proposal. This whole shebang in Durban was a rehearsal for her own proposal. During the altercation, Kagiso's cousin recorded the entire thing and put it on social media. The next morning, everybody is trending, okay? Information about Kagiso's business deal is out there. The investors or the people who wanted to buy that app are not happy. They decide they're going to put it on ice. So Kagiso has just lost out on millions, okay? Zolega herself is in trouble with producers of her show because, number one, what production company is going to want to associate with an actress that gets physical with her friends? And number two, she also revealed secrets about the show, okay? Mentioning that her character gets killed off. And the producers were like, we're not ready for that information to be out there. Her father sees the video. Remember I said her father is a higher up in the law fraternity. He is not happy. Girl created an entire mess for herself, okay? Everybody is mad at her. Everybody is angry at her. She goes on an apology spree. She first apologized to Kagiso and his family in Durban. But nobody was accepting an apology. When they get back to Gauteng, she also apologized to Kagiso. It did not go so well either. She realized that she messed up big time because one of the things that she did after one of their previous fights was cancel a meeting between Kagiso and her father. And she mentioned that to Kagiso when she was blowing up at him. She was like, yeah, I did well by canceling that meeting between you and my dad because look, you're cheating on me. So Kagiso was really hurt by the fact that, wow, you did not want me to meet your father. You canceled the meeting between me and your father. So anyways, because of her failed multiple apology attempts, she's now asking her father for help. She plans a get-together between the two families so that she can A, introduce Kagiso to her father, and B, apologize with the support of her family to Kagiso's family. That get-together happens, but it does not go well. It does not go well, darling. The families end up fighting. What on earth? It's doomed. It is hella doomed. But at least they get one step to being closer together. At least they're no longer mad at each other after that. But now they just have the issue that the families are no longer getting along. After that failed get together, Kagiso and Zolega decide, you know what? let's just put our families on ice, let's focus on ourselves, let us elope. They decided they're gonna elope with just their best friend. So Zolega goes to apologize to her best friend, the one that she beat up on video. Yeah, that one. She goes to apologize and the girl forgives her. And together they just try and plan this impromptu elopement. The entire thing was bloody hilarious. You have to watch it to see the details of how everything just fell apart. Somebody took a photo of Zolega in a wedding dress. Once again, she's all over social media that, hey, why is she in a wedding dress? The family has found out via social media that these two are getting married. They go there. Once again, it is a mess when these two should be getting married, but they manage to talk to their families. When it looks like they're going to get married, something happens. Zolega doesn't show up at the altar. Now, girl, why you gotta do that? After all the time you have apologized to this man for ruining the Durban proposal, after all the fighting you have done with your family because your father does not approve of Kagiso, so after all the fighting he has done with his family for you, after they turned their back on you, why you just gotta do that? Not show up at the altar? Ruining your own love story, ruining your own proposal, your own wedding. Girl, she is a lot. And this is where I'm going to leave the reaction and the review. Does she eventually get an engagement, a marriage, a wedding to this man? You have to watch the show for yourself to find out. But like I've already said a couple of times, I loved the show. I enjoyed the show. What did I love the most? Where do I even start? The writing. The show is so well written. The whole storyline makes sense. And there are so many characters. As I mentioned, Kagiso is a ginormous family. Everybody has like a subplot. Everybody has their own little storyline on the side. And yet, the main storyline being Kagiso and Zolega being together, trying to get engaged, it all fits in together with everybody else's side storyline. Everything is affected by everything. It's not just like some random side story that has nothing to do with the main story. I like that synergy. I like that linking of main story, or rather main plot, and the subplots from the other characters. So well written. I love the use of language. Kagiso, of course, they are Sotho. Zolega, they are Xhosa. I love the fact that everybody in Zolega's family is Xhosa and everybody in Kagiso's family is Sotho. Because we've seen in numerous TV shows, there would always be just that random family member in the casting or in the writing that would be Zulu in a Sotho family. That's the Xhosa family, and somebody would be Tswana in the Xhosa family. I like how they just stuck to reality. Reality speaking, a lot of families are just that culture. Yes, there are multicultural families. I am glad that for this show, they stayed away from that and kept the Patudis purely Sotho and then kept Zolega's family purely Xhosa. Happy about that. And that lent to the humor as well. You know, when there were some bloopers by the Sotho speaking people when they ruined Xhosa, and bloopers from the Xhosa speaking people when they ruined Sotho. For example, there was a part where Kagiso couldn't say Madluputu. I thought that was so cute. There's just a few other examples of that in the show. So authentic, so real. I love it. I am happy with the casting decision. The cast is superb. Nobody is a weak link in terms of their acting capabilities. Everybody delivered. Okay, these are A-grade actors. I am happy about what they were able to present and portray for us. May I say location, thank you. Okay, the Soweto house, the house in Sandton, everything was just so beautiful. Everything came together so well. They showcased Gauteng very well. They were filming in Harties and Little Paris. They were filming in different parts of Johannesburg. Mwah. Beautiful. And one thing also worth mentioning that South Africa always gets right, the wardrobe department. Like the wardrobe department delivered. Okay, Everybody was dressed stylishly, and yet every outfit was unique to that character, and I love that for them. Now, the technical aspects of the show, like production, editing, lighting, camera work, I loved all of it. I have zero complaint. Me, I like a well-lit show, and this is a very well-lit show. The show is bright, and I loved it about it. Already, it makes me feel happy, and I just like to see what I'm seeing. I love a brightly lit show. Of course, it would be brightly lit. It's a rom-com. It should be brightly lit, and I loved it about it. The editing is superb. Like, there's a scene where Uzolega is preparing herself to go and be Makoti rising there by the Patudis, and she's in her apartment and she's psyching herself up, getting into the Makoti zone, and then they just pan on the Safta Awards behind her. I like that. I don't know what that is called, but I like that. Okay, the show is just so well put together. I have zero complaints about this show. Of course, I did not start a film, television production, nothing. I'm just a fan on the couch, and all I'm saying is right here, they gave us a good show, a well-written show, a well-acted show, a well-produced show. Thank you so much, Burnt Onion, for giving us the bestest thing ever in How to Ruin Love, the proposal. I think I've said all that I want to say. I am burning up in this gown all of a sudden. If you've made it this far in my video, please bless me by subscribing. Also, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the show. Thank you so much. Goodbye.